Oh my god. Kiki. Oh my god. Okay. Putting a lot of trust in these anchor points. Yeah, look, this is all just completely abandoned up here. This is why you gotta be careful sometimes in the jungles. Have a look at the size of that. Okay people, and we are off today. We are in Tonsai. I walked this morning about 5 kilometres from the top of Railay with all my gear down to Tonsai, and it was an absolute mission, but we're here in the bungalow settings of Tonsai. Now it is absolutely roasting today, and I had a massive plan today of summiting one of the biggest mountains here on ropes with hardly any rope experience. It might still happen, but I'm not 100% sure at the moment. I'm going to meet the guy that I met yesterday, who you'll see in my vlog yesterday if you watched that, from Belgium, and he's a rope expert, so we're going to try and do it together. We're going to check if it's dry enough, and hopefully it is, but if not, I'm going to go around all the caves here, still do a crazy tour around Tonsai. It's going to be a wicked day. This is my little bungalow for the night. I had a problem actually. I booked a hotel, but for some reason the booking got cancelled or it didn't go through. So I ended up walking all the way up there to find out that the booking didn't go through, and we'd have to pay again, which is a bit more than this. It's like, screw it, I'll go down to one of the bungalows. It's only 500 baht. It's not the best, but it's a shelter for the night. Only here for one night, and I'm going to head back to Ao Nang tomorrow. But anyways, let's go hit the road. Now we are off, we are out, check this. An epic place. Now we are in Tonsai, as I said. Now Tonsai is a very quiet place. The majority of all people that come here are climbers. People that are just visiting for the day from Railay. You can walk over here, or you can catch the boat from Railay, I think, which just takes you around, small boat trip, or from Ao Nang to Tonsai. But most people just visit for the day, or climbers tend to stay here for a good amount of time and just climb the rocks for days and days. But it's an epic place, just quiet, peaceful, not many people about. Look at it, it's just easy going, loads of graffiti, which actually I like, because as long as it's good graffiti, I'm cool with that, because I'm a graffiti writer myself. Not so active anymore, very active in my early years. It's a great form of expression, especially if it's done well. And yeah, I don't mind seeing it. But I had a crazy plan today, but we had major rain this morning, which means all the rocks are going to be wet. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I wanted to do today, which I'll show you the cliff that we was going to climb. But I'll go through with Jimmy. I'm going to find Jimmy now. Jimmy's the guy that I met yesterday, who you'll see on the end of the vlog. Crazy cool guy. I love meeting people like that. We ended up drinking beers till late, just having a good night. And I'll see if we can find it. Oh my God, look at this monkey. What the hell is he? Oh, he's a funny looking guy. Look at that monkey. It's like a panda. Never seen a monkey like that, I don't think. Maybe I have, or I forgot. But where was I? Let's try and find Jimmy. I've tried to text him, I can't get hold of him. I've only got him on Instagram. He's a base jumper, climber, hardcore guy. Loves partying as well, just does it all, which I like. Swaddy crap. And we'll see if we can find Jimmy. See if we got the go ahead to do the rock climb. Because it's all on ropes. It's going to be an epic climb. And I got minimal experience, but I'm up for doing new things all the time. I've done a load of bouldering in the past. Small amounts anyway. I'd done some with him yesterday. I was fine. He was like, let's do the big boy. So we'll see if we can find him. See if we can find Jimmy. First mission, find Jimmy. And try and see off the beers. Oh God. But if not, if I can't find Jimmy straight away, I'm just gonna go on the caves. Again, cave looking. seeing what we can find, because there's endless things to do here, endless places to explore. So yeah, let's see if we can find Jimmy. Look at this. It's epic here. Cool place. Now this has all changed as well down here. I think there was a big storm a little while ago which wiped out all the old huts, and they've rebuilt it all back up now, I think over a good few years. So it's changed quite a bit since when I was last here, but a beautiful little destination. Now this is the hotel that Jimmy's staying at. We've asked around, can't find Jimmy, which is a shame, because I was looking forward to doing that, but to be honest, it might be risky in these conditions. It's quite windy. It rained a lot this morning, so the rocks are going to be slippy. I'll show you what we was going to climb. Well, it's basically this, but the other side, which basically goes up in stages. So you'll have some stages that you free climb, some stages that you do on ropes, but I can't find Jimmy, so, and I've got to crack on with the day. So we're gonna go caving, look for some caves, go for just a general walk around and explore around Tonsai, try and get off the beaten track, see what we find. But have a look at this. Beautiful location. Hardly anyone around. We're gonna go down the beach. And yes, I have hiking shoes on the beach. Because we are going to go off course pretty soon. I know there's some like wicked destinations up in the jungle. You showed my vlog yesterday along that little walk, and I said it was along that walk I got mistaken. The walk that I was talking about is around in that jungle. I was thinking it was a lot higher. I couldn't remember, it was so long ago. But yeah, we'll go up that route and we'll go on a good exploration day today. Beautiful. God, it's nice around here. Hardly anyone down here. Just bliss. And also as I'm walking down the beach, I'm thinking, oh, I'm really gutted. We didn't get to do that climb. I can't find Jimmy. It pissed it down this morning, which means it would have been dangerous. I believe everything happens for a reason in this world. And maybe it was just a sign that we weren't meant to do it, you know? Like, I believe everything happens for a reason. There's a reason everything happens. And that's why maybe something bad was gonna happen. You know, it would have been a bit of a dangerous climb, and potentially it might not have gone well. So maybe it was the big man up there saying, don't do it today. And that's the way I'm gonna look at it, because I hate it when I've got a plan. Oh my God, look at this puffer fish. What the hell? I mean, he did. But what? Oh, whoa. Crazy. Obviously, I hate it when I got a plan, it doesn't go to plan, but yeah, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, as I said, it might not have gone well. You know, it would have been a dangerous climb, and if we would have gone for it now, that might be the reason Jimmy's not about. Because it might have been too slippy. Something might have happened. This is a big trip, I can't get injured. I take risks, but it's not good to take every single risk. Have a look at this picturesque views right now. But yeah, just rambling on. Let's get up into these caves. Look at these. See what we find. This little bar. So what the crap? Anyone around? I need water. There's not much open here now. I might have to walk. I forgot water. I always do this. I'm so ADHD. I'm like thinking, and then I just go for some. Oh, damn it! Need water. Need this. Need that. And then I already get there. Honestly, I got such a busy brain. It's just always. That's why I decided to get into YouTube and try and utilize it. Put my energy into this, you know what I mean? I won't ever stop. I'm gonna just keep going, keep recording, keep making cool vlogs. So if you're liking what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. hit me a like, hit me a follow, all that. I love yous all. But let's rock and roll. Let's try and find some water. I'm walking all the way back down the beach because, yeah, I need to go back down now. See, they're like, oh, water's up there. No one's selling water up there. So I got to quickly go get some water. Then I'm heading back. Yeah, that was the bad boy we were supposed to climb. But round the back, goes up in stages. And then we would have been at the top. And Jimmy does base jumps from the top down. So he's up there quite a lot. I think he goes up most mornings. Sits up there, sees if he's got a window to do the jump, and he hasn't had it yet. Today would have been good, I think. We had a major storm this morning. It's all blown over, it's lovely now, but on the other side of there'll be no sun on that side of the mountain. So it will still be slippy. Probably this side would be all right, but if climbing that, you know, I need a little bit easier than what that is. But I would have done it. Tonsai Mini Mart. Let's have a look. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. How are you? It's you, yeah? Ah, okay. Kapong krap. It's okay, it's you? Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. Okay. Remember to get the vitamin C, and at all times it's a bit dark. I've got a purple lens on. It's better when you're outside. I just had the text from Jimmy's girlfriend. She said he's gone to the lagoon today, so he obviously had a bad feeling about the climb, and he's the one that I would have been going up with, entrusting on the ropes. If he says no, it's a no-go. I'll probably see him later on, and we'll probably have him on the vlog later because he's a funny guy. Try and keep it chill tonight because I'm moving tomorrow. Going back to Ao Nang. A few days on the computer, editing all these vlogs. Okay, people, we're in. We're going right off the beaten track here. I need to watch out for snakes, anything else. I'm not completely equipped for snakes. Look at those bad boys. But I just need to keep an eye out here. There we go. And we're gonna go right up to the top, explore the caves up there. And eventually I'll be going around that way and exploring the caves down there. Keeping an eye out at all times down here. Right, have a look at this. Today, I have my neck brace, so we can also film my movements. It is what I want. Wow, God. Okay. As I said, I am really keeping an eye out here. I do not want to get bitten by a snake or anything like that. That is not the one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Wow. Have a look at that. See, like places like this, anything like that, I think we gotta look, be careful, just double check as you go. Like I said, it's not worth it. I've never been bitten by a snake. Just gotta watch out and be careful. See, pretty cool around here as well. You got a lot of ropes that they set up for the climbers, or the climbers have set up already. So you got a bit easier access to areas like these. It's a beautiful little area. Come and stay up here and come and explore it, because there's so many wicked spots to explore. Look at this. I keep doing this. I keep putting my bag down with the mic on. and walking away. And check this. We've got the Conqueror's firewall. Check out the view from here. Check this. Look inside this cave. I'm trying all different lenses here as well. As I said, I want to be really good at what I'm doing. It's all a bit of a learning curve. I'm trying different lenses, different colours. Get the best footage for you as possible. Check that. Wow. Now I am covered in dirt already. I just put my bag down in the dust and it's literally covered, but check this. Now you see up here, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but you got all the climbing hooks here as well. All your lassos, everything for climbing. The climbers climb these areas. A mental climb this. As I said, I was going to do that big boy over there today, but it's not on. Oh, what a view. Stunning. Let's check out up here. Oh, this. Very cool. No bats though, not yet. I want to find some bats. Some cool stuff like that. Let's go to the next one. Now, obviously, most people come up to areas like this with tour guides and whatever else, but I don't think they do that here. It's far too quiet. There wouldn't be enough people. I always try and do everything by myself on my own terms. That's the way I like it. I'll always get a bike and ride to somewhere where people get vans and minivans and then they go and explore with a tour guide, but I'm all about doing it myself. So that means I've got to stay real careful. You don't want to injure yourself or fall somewhere like this. Be trapped up here, be an absolute pain. So I am careful up in these areas. I do think, oh, look around here. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Now these are definitely areas where I'd watch out for snakes, whatever else. Look at this. Oh, wow. Keeping a good eye out wherever I go. Look at that. Check this out. Look at this. Wow, I don't know where this leads, but we're going anyway. Oh my God. This one's a bit tricky. This is hard. Oh my God. Okay, putting a lot of trust in these anchor points. God, I need to switch feet. Okay, if you're gonna come and do this, come prepared. Wear the right footwear. It's important. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay, we're down. Monkey man. I am 34 years young next week. I still love this. I want to travel now till I'm 40. Try to. 6 years of vlogging. So if you're liking this, hit the subscribe button. Hit me a follow, hit the like. I'd really appreciate it. Look at this. Hello. God, I thought there was someone standing over there. It's just a rock. Maybe jump. Have a look at this. It's like resembles someone like looking over, watching out, the lookout man. Look at that. How cool is that? It's just the watcher. It made me jump. I thought it was someone like looking over as I like looked over at the rocks. It's not. It's just a rock. Let's keep checking. Wow, let's see how far we can get here. I came down here years ago, but I didn't come to this point. There was another point, I think it's up there. Cool point where you can look over Tonsai as well. This one's a bit different. Let's get down here. I don't know where this is going to lead. But that's the point of exploring. Let's try and get all the way up there. There's rope connections everywhere here. You can trek all the way up there. We'll see how far I get. As I said, I'm out here by myself. I've got to be careful. If something happens, I slip, fall. You know, it is dangerous. You do got to think it, but I don't really think like that. That's why it's called on the edge ash. I just go for it, but sometimes that can be a problem. Okay, look at this. Wow, okay. This is why you wear your hiking shoes with good grip. Okay. Okay, gonna have to go full send here. I see how to do it. Okay, here comes the strength. I'm gonna have to come back on all this as well. Oh, God. Wow, you need good strength to come up here, I tell you that. Wow. Some bits that I don't like. See that? It's on its last legs. You're putting all your trust into that rope. Otherwise you're down there. So whether I risk this part, I'm gonna check it out. I really don't like that. We're going for it. I've evaluated. I think I can do it without putting too much pressure on the ropes, which is not what I want to do on these types of ropes. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, and that is it. That is as far as you can come. I was hoping I'd be able to go higher, but I don't think you can. Oh God, that was slightly nerve-wracking. I'm not going to deny. You can go down there. Whether there's much there, probably not. Epic though. Look at that. You fall, you're done. Obviously you've got the water, but there's rocks beneath that water. Everything else. This is a bit risky, but we like risk. Have a look at that. Now, I'm gonna trek back. I'm not gonna film me going back because you've already seen me coming here now. And then I'm gonna head straight up into that jungle. I'm gonna see what we can find off of the beaten track. I don't wanna go to where people say to go. I wanna see what I can find. But now I've gotta get back down this dangerous route. Anyways, wish me luck. Oh God, Kiki. I'm not gonna lie, that one was nerve-wracked there. It's all about finding your feet, little positions. Mental. Hey, just on the way back, just noticed this cave. Let's go and have a look inside. Wow, look at that. No bats. Where's the bats? Wow, look at that stone. Oh, I came straight through this one. What an idiot. Oh, the heat must be getting to me. This is what I walked through before. Oh, look at all that. I really do love caves. Wow. Look at that little mini entrances there. Very cool. Wow. Anyways, it's so hot. I am sweating my nut off. Right, let's hit the jungle. We're going up to the jungle. Met some cool pics. Check out this. It's a cool piece. Like that. Yeah, hopefully I can access the jungle up here. I can't remember. I know you have to go straight through that way and up into the jungle. I'm going to try and just go straight here. See what we find up here. I mean, now humongous. We're looking here. Look at this. Oh, wow, and there's so many. Oh, there's a bed. Someone obviously stays in there. Check this, obviously. I don't know if people still living here. Who knows, harsh conditions. Harsh conditions. But wow, check out this cave. There's so much to explore here. You will never run out of exploration here. Look at that. Crazy. Back on the road. Have a look at this. This is Nelius. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's a London writer. But obviously loads of people from the UK come up here. Pretty cool. And up to the jungle, baby. I love the sounds of the jungle. All those little cricket things. Makes you feel alone without that sound, but when we get deeper in, I love that. Anyways, let's trek. Look at these little bungalows. These ones are hardcore. I stayed in one of these about 10 years ago. And we had been on one. And I didn't sleep. And I heard something in the bathroom. I was like, what the hell? Or it was just like a hole in the floor. I was like, what the hell's that noise? Freaking out a bit. And then I just saw this massive toad. It was huge. Bouncing around the bathroom. I was trying to get it out. Like, oh, my panic was unreal. I think I was feeling a bit edgy as well. Been partying all night with a load of people down here. Oh, it's funny. I can't say too much. You can only say a bit for YouTube. Oh, but look at this though. Oh, look at that. I know there was a storm here a while ago, as I said, and it all got rebuilt. There's a lot of damage down here. Oh my God. A lot of damage. A lot of people's homes wrecked. But they rebuilt it all up. And now it's a completely different place almost. Don't forget your mosquito spray. You don't want to get too bitten here. He was telling me a story the other day of one of his mates who got bit and his leg completely swelled up, loads of disease in it. So stay wary of that once in the jungle. Have a look at this. That just got taken away, obviously, and a lot around here. Probably all, maybe that withstanded it, who knows. Or whether these people live in these anymore, I don't think so. They don't look inhabited anymore. Oh, this one does. Look at these. I would go up and explore, but I don't know if anyone does live in them. I doubt it very much anymore. They look well beyond living. So I won't explore inside, and it's probably quite dangerous. Probably all falling apart. This is the route, obviously, what I was saying yesterday in yesterday's vlog, where I was thinking, oh, this don't feel the same as when we walked here and that funny thing happened. This was the route. It was somewhere up here, middle of the night, no phone, hardly any phone torch, 10 years ago. Threw our mate down the cliff by mistake, all a bit too hammered. Look at this though. Oh, it's such a funny memory. I'll never forget that. Look at this, I think this is, oh, look at that. Oh no, there it is. Hello. Yeah, this is a power cable, this is. Now Tonsai itself doesn't have its own power source. It gets charged up from relay and it runs on generators here. So you lose your power. I think it's from now all day, there's no power, nothing. And then beyond 6 p.m. till 5 a.m. the power goes back on, I think. And then it's just run off generators. Look at all the feed lines here. And they'll be running from relay. Literally walking through massive cobwebs. There's one thing I don't like, and that's spiders. And you got loads of golden orbs here, big boys. And I ain't a fan of them. I don't mind anything else. I lived in Australia for 2 years as well. And I see them out there, but God, I hate them. I still hate them. Snack break. Peanuts, energy. Good stuff. Right, I've had my snacks. I'm looking for like a little off route here to go and look. There's another cave up here. I can't remember where it is, but I'm not joking ya. I've sprayed and used all of my mosquito repellent now, and they are landing on me and I'm just getting bit, so. And I head back down the trail. Look how thick the jungle is. You know, if you were trying to go through that, trying to look for stuff, you're gonna get absorbed with cobwebs and everything else. If I had a machete or something, I could clear the way I'd go through, Bear Grylls style, but I ain't. Oh, I feel like I'm just getting bit. I'm getting out of here. Let's go down to the beach. Have a look at this. Yeah, these are all obviously completely abandoned now. Look at this. Sure, no one lives here anymore. An old bar. It's an old bar. An old tourist centre here. Had to walk along this, it don't look the safest. Wow, no way. I don't really fancy injuring myself to have a look in there. Yeah, all completely done now. Whether it's just that no one comes up here no more, or the storm broke a load of stuff, but it all looks okay, or maybe they've just gone, no, we're just going to go down at the bottom. But yeah, it's all completely done for. Yeah, must be all the same. Look, loads of little huts up there, loads of little places. I should have just stayed there, it would have been free. Crazy. Anyways, we keep trekking. And look, this is all just completely abandoned up here. Nothing. Nobody. All left. Maybe there was just no money coming in, nothing, and they had to ditch it all up here. Look at that. Crazy. Loads here. Look, your huts up there. I'm assuming this is just completely unused because there's no people, no nothing here. Who knows? Oh no, there's a cat there. Maybe there is some sort of civilization. Maybe they live, I think maybe they might live there, maybe. But definitely not a tourist area anymore up here. This is why you gotta be careful sometimes in the jungles. Have a look at the size of that. I don't know whether that does it justice, but that is huge. So I just had a little chat to the Thai guy, one that could speak English or a bit. 4 years ago, it all got abandoned up here. They packed up shop and a lot of them moved down here or moved just away from Tonsai. I'm assuming just because there was probably no money up here. Hey, it happens, it's the way of the world. I'm assuming they just ran out of money, wasn't getting enough tourists up here, which is pretty understandable because we're right up into the jungle. And they packed up shop. So at least I got a bit of a backstory of why. But he didn't say that, but that's why I'm assuming they all left. I tried to say, is it the storm that made everyone move? But yeah, I think the language barrier got us a little bit. But yeah, just thought I'd give a bit of backstory there. 4 years ago, everything up there abandoned. But they still have some Thai people living in the huts. But I'm assuming none of those huts that I saw up there. So pretty cool. Well, not cool, but cool to explore, but shame they had to leave. But that's the way of the world. The world's not easy. It's not an easy place. Anyways, I'm gonna keep walking down to the beach. I'll look at the inside of this. Seems to be a dumping ground here. But look at these. Unreal. There's so many layers. Look, you got the climbing hooks there. Climbers probably take these trails, or probably used to, not anymore. It feels like Tonsai is just being forgotten about. Just like a place like back in time. This is what it feels like in areas here. Obviously this bit's built up. It feels just so lost and forgotten about. But it's an amazing place. It really is. Look at that. Layers and layers. But yeah, shame about all this, but hey, what can you do? Right, we keep walking. One more quick thing, have a look at this. This is obviously where the storm really hit and you can see it. Oh, I've already said goodbye to the vlog. Have a look at this, just for the shame. Absolutely destroyed. I just thought I would show that. Just to show the severity of the weather that was hit here. I mean, it really demolished everything. All the huts that I used to know down there, they were all gone. Obviously, that's where that's been rebuilt now. Look at that, crazy. We are back. What you didn't see was about 2 hours of me chatting to another 2 people from Belgium. Wicked people. I ended up sitting there, having a few beers with them, which was real nice. There's loads of people from Belgium. I met Jimmy last night. I just met another 2 people, a couple. Ended up just sitting there for hours. And all of a sudden, the tide was gone. Look at this. So we're walking out there. I see if we're gonna get a swim. And then we're gonna end this lovely vlog. But look at this. And this is where the sea was only about an hour ago. All of a sudden, I look back and it was gone. So easily done here. I'm a big talker. Hours disappears. I speak to random people. I'm like, oh damn it, shit, is that the time? Look at these things, loads of things in here. Let's see what we find. Look at these, like, I think they're big like sea urchins, like big wormy looking things. Look at these, crazy. Let's walk out. Ooh. Have a look at this, completely gone. I want to go in this point here. But there's still so many rocks on this surface. It's probably better when the tide's in and you get some lower points there. I might just trek up to that beach, but to be honest, I'm probably gonna go and take my bag back, get some good food in me, and end this vlog here. But I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I've had a wicked day. I'm gonna keep pushing them out, trying for every other day, but it is tricky with the editing, everything else, doing it all solo and just starting up, so not being as fast at certain things. We're gonna keep them coming, so if you've enjoyed this vlog, hit the subscribe button, hit me a like, hit me a comment, I'd really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep this rolling. We got years of vlogs coming up, so many countries to visit, and I'm absolutely loving it. So stay with me on this journey, and I'm gonna end this here. I might go for a quick swim. To be honest, I'm so hungry. I might come for a late swim when the tide's further in. But peace and love, people. I hope you've enjoyed the day. That's where we want. Sometimes as well with this vlogging, you don't get as much done as what you want to do, but you make a plan in the morning. You might have changes through the day. Easily done, but that's a part of this. This is a natural filming. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and I'll see you all soon. Peace and love.